How is she?
She slept really well, so she must be getting better.
Thank God. Some good news at last. Wasn't he nervous to get another job?
Glad you packed that other job in. Can't believe they were making you work with Beth being so ill.
Yeah, because they didn't give a toss. A bit like that so-called Dr. Parr. Something else to thank him for now.
What are you doing messing about with that pond? You're going to be late.
I was just checking it out. Should be able to put the water in it today.
Great. Imagine me having a go over the fence about it. He's dead against them. Something to do with Will's falling into one. He's convinced that all ponds are death traps.
Yeah, well, if you got toddlers, maybe, but I think ours aren't in any danger. You're hardly going to fall in and drown, are you, son?
Do you want some breakfast?
Nah. Better get going. The head wants the school to look its best for tomorrow.
Reconstruction of the day Melda went missing.
Yeah, which means Muggins here is going to have to get the paintbrushes out.
Why are they even bothering with it when they know that she's in London?
We've got no proof it was her that was spotted.
If she was still alive, they would have heard something by now.
Marty.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? I mean, some weirdo snatched her and done her in.
Don't say that.
I can't think of any other explanation.
There's some shady fella hanging around the parade. All the girls are scared stiff.
He might even be in.
You be careful, Jamie.
Morning, Jim.
Hey, I've traced him to Iceland.
Nice one. Who?
The fella who married Helen's real mum. We thought he might be in Scandinavia somewhere, but look, I've managed to trace him to Reykjavik. And if he was there in the 70s, he could still be there now, and so could Sylvia.
Oh, well done.
Just call me Sam Spade.
Who's that? Bob the Builder's mate?
He's a famous detective. Hey, I could be a bit of a private dick myself.
Yeah? I don't know about the private.
Get out of it, you cheeky.
5 weeks till school break, so...
You better get a move on. You're going to be late.
And 8 weeks till we go away.
In your dreams.
I've saved up loads. And with the money Bev's paying me to look after Josh, I should have enough.
Going on your own, are you?
You know I'm not.
There's no way the rest of your mates will get permission or the money to go on holiday.
Just because Sally and Joanne have dropped out doesn't mean the others will.
Of course they will. You've wasted that deposit. Now you're wasting your time looking forward to going away.
We'll go. You'll see.
As if Michelle's mum's going to let her go on holiday. She won't even let her go out on a Saturday night into town. Never mind swanning off abroad for a fortnight.
She's going. We all are.
Yeah, and paying for it all yourself and your spends.
Yes. That'll be Laura.
What if her mates can go?
Trust me, they've got no chance. I mean, even if they do get permission, there's no way a few nights babysitting's going to pay for the holiday.
I remember a time the kids were no trouble at all. They were a pleasure to be with. And we all got on really well.
Yeah, so do I. And it was the best 2 minutes of my life. I think it was a Sunday afternoon, summer 1998, wasn't it?
You think I'm kidding yourself?
Not half. See ya.
See ya.
Morning, Laura.
Morning. Isn't your Steve up yet?
No.
You can take this tea up to him in his room if you like.
Okay.
That's it.
Mum, don't encourage it.
I bet you he just wears his boxies for bed.
Hey, stop it. You're knocking me sick. Hey, have you asked your mum about signing that booking form from the travel agent yet?
She said she'd give me permission to go, but I'd have to clear it with my dad first. But even if he does, it still doesn't mean that he's going to pay off the balance for me. Why? Why about you?
Well, they haven't said I can't go.
But they haven't said that you can.
My dad thinks he's being dead clever. Reckons everyone else will drop out.
Yeah, well, he might be right. I spoke to Michelle last night and her mum is having none of it.
You joking?
No. She's just going to try and work on her, though.
That's all I need.
We'll get there. I know that we will.
What are we going to do? You won't even be able to claim Dole because you packed the job in.
I just have to find something else and quick.
Oh, this couldn't have come at a worse time.
And Rachel, we wouldn't be in this mess if that Pa would have done his job properly. If he'd have seen Beth straight away, she'd have been treated loads quicker. How can he call himself a doctor?
I don't care about him. I just want my baby back home.
Home? Well, that's a laugh, innit? It's like living in a madhouse.
When she does get out, she's going to need plenty of rest. How's she going to get any peace and quiet in that house?
Well, maybe I should ask my dad to give Ray and Jessie the boot. I mean, his granddaughter's health's got to be far more important than upsetting those two, hasn't it?
Has Nikki gone out?
She went to uni first thing, kid.
I'll get that. Well, she could have told me.
Well, maybe she didn't want to wake you up. Listen, she's doing a few extra hours in the bar at dinner time, you know, if you need to see her.
All right, yeah.
Visitor for you, Jim.
All right, H. Hey, wait till you see what I've got for you. You haven't told her, have you?
No, of course not. Sounds intriguing.
It is.
Look, I've touched on a job, so I'm going to make a move.
See you later, kid.
So come on then. What have you got for me?
Come with me. Take a seat, kidette. Look, there's our man.
Which one is he?
Yeah.
The Icelandic delegation led by Bard Johansson. So he is Icelandic?
Yeah, a bard from Reykjavik.
How on earth did you find him?
Patience and persistence, kidder. This is some ex-councillor's webpage, right? It's sort of a scrapbook of his career. He met this delegation and took a photo. Hey, wasn't a conference on fashion, was it? Look at the kip of the collars on them.
The Mexican muzzies.
Hey, you, I had one of them.
Sorry.
Good, isn't it?
Must have taken you ages to find.
It was worth it. Yeah, now that we're closing in on the bard, hopefully we're closer to finding your mum.
Did you see the doctor?
No, the nurse said he wants to speak to us, though. He'll be here as quick as he can.
Well, is everything okay?
Yeah, she looks a bit better, don't you, babe?
Well, you don't think anything's up, do you? Like side effects or something?
No, the doctor just probably wants to let us know how she is himself.
I hope so. You're a kid's been left with all kinds after they've had meningitis.
I had a great time on my 30th. I'd sulked for weeks just like you, so driven poor Marty up the wall. That'd suit you.
Nah.
Anyway, I said I wanted no fuss, so Marty booked a quiet meal just for the two of us. But what I didn't know was they'd arranged for all our mates to meet us in Flanagan's. I ended up on stage dancing my head off and had a right show myself.
Well, no one's going to organise anything for me, are they? I'm going to be sitting there in my flat on my own, feeling myself get old.
Then organise something yourself. Have a party.
Don't feel like celebrating.
Neither did I, but don't they always turn out to be the best nights?
I suppose you've got a point.
Invite people here. Make a night of it. You've got to celebrate these things, not mourn them. You only turn 30 once, you know.
Busy then? It's taken 5.
I better make a move myself. Any news on little Beth?
Oh, no, not today, but she does seem to be getting better.
Oh, good to hear it. You're two okay?
Yeah, we've watched them like hawks for any symptoms, but they seem fine. Look, I'll be in the office sorting through the orders if you need me. See you later.
See ya.
I think I never ran this place on my own the way she treats me.
So do I book you in for this big makeover on Saturday or what?
We'll see. I'll have to check with the slave driver.
Spoil yourself, you deserve it.
Maybe a big night to do me good.
Well, sort something out for Sunday. Then you can go around claiming a birthday kiss off all the fellas.
Never thought of that.
What better excuse to misbehave than your 30th? See ya.
See you later.
Oh, nothing.
It's like the trail's gone cold, isn't
We're
it?
not giving up yet. We're just going to have to keep trying different sites.
As long as that's okay with you.
Yeah, of course it is. How long have you got?
I'm not in work till 7. I haven't got to pick Steph up from school. She's going straight to her mate, so...
Right. Well, why didn't you stay for your tea? It'll have to be a takeaway. We can get a pizza delivered or go to the chippy.
You can't beat a chippy tea, can you?
Well, the one by Brookie Comp does a fantastic sausage dinner.
It's my favourite.
Extra onions, loads of gravy, plenty of salt and vinegar. Right, come on. Let's get down to finding this Bard fella. Hey, maybe you could ask the Icelandic embassy for some help.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
Yeah, I'm going to email them. See if they can't do anything for us.
Now then, Jerome.
How come you're looking so pleased with yourself?
Because I have just earned myself more longer in the past hour than normally making a full day.
What have you been up to now, then?
Not illegal. Well, not totally, anyway. No, some fellow was doing insurance scam on a sport yacht, right? You know, getting his gear out before the fire. But his van broke down. So in stepped the very discreet O'Leary Removal Services. It was a job well done and no questions asked. So he waved me in and I slotted a few pairs for myself. What do you reckon?
Nice one.
Got a few more in the back if you're interested.
Nah, mate, I can't afford it.
Yeah, well, I was skint myself this morning until the phone went, and he's put me onto his mate, the Savvy, for some more work.
It's all right for some, eh?
Yeah. Been in to see Nicky?
Bev said that she just rang to say that she's stuck, finishing some uni work. She hasn't bothered to phone me, though. Not that it would have crossed her mind, like.
Yeah, I should probably check her.
Oh, yeah.
You saw the fallout or something?
Why don't you ask Jimmy? He seems to be up on everything else these days.
What's the problem, Jay?
Oh, all I ever heard about is Jimmy Corkill. He's closer to her than I am.
Yeah, well, she is his home support, and she's doing a good job and all.
And don't I know it? Sometimes I think she prefers spending her time with him.
Oh, don't talk soft.
No, I'm telling you, mate. If I didn't know any better, I'd think that they were up to something.
Thanks, Doctor.
Thanks, Doctor.
Beth, the doctor said you're nearly better. You'll be able to come home in a few days.
Even if it is chaotic with me dad's, it'd be good to get you home, won't it?
Yeah, we'll be able to put all this behind us now. We should try and make a new start. We're always moaning about being broke. Something like this makes you realise how lucky you are, doesn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Maybe you packing that job in was for the best. Working nights meant we never spent any time together as a family. And I'm sure there'll be other jobs, especially for someone like you. You're dead clever.
Yeah, what good is a degree if it can't get you the job?
I reckon you'll get something good if you start looking.
Yeah, I'll try when I get a chance. I'll tell you what, though. One thing I'm going to make sure of is that Pa apologises for the way he's treated us.
Well, what can you do?
Well, I don't know, report him or something.
Oh, can't we forget it and just change doctors?
No way. Bet suffered because he didn't do his job properly. And I want that smarmy get to have a taste of what we've had to put up with.
Well, I know he was out of order, but do you really want all the hassle?
Too right to do. I can't stand the beaut. Oh, that nosy wife of his. You know what? She had the cheek to have a go at me over Josh, neglecting my responsibilities. Well, I'll tell you what about her husband's responsibilities to his patients? I'm telling you, Rach, that Dr. Pa is going to regret what he did.
Check my inbox.
Oh, leave that. You've been at it all afternoon. Come on, your chips will get cold.
We've had a reply from the Icelandic embassy. They said they'll help us, and if they do find this barred fella, they can't give us his address, but they'll pass on a letter.
Brilliant.
All we have to do is sit back and let them do the work.
Thanks for this, Jimmy.
I'm enjoying it, I'm telling you.
I've been doing a bit of research of my own.
Oh, aye, what about?
I don't want you to take this the wrong way. But I've been reading up on bipolar manic depression. I got a couple of books out the library.
All right, good for you.
You're not offended?
No, why should it be?
I just wanted to try and understand the illness. You know, find out what it was really all about.
Great. Well, now that you've read the books, maybe I can fill you in on a few of the myths and misconceptions.
That should do it. OK, ready for lift-off?
Tea's nearly ready. Are you going to be much longer?
Well, I'm at the critical stage. I mean, can I wait for a bit?
Well, I can keep it warm, but we're not waiting all night.
Half an hour tops. Del, you turn the tap on. So what do you reckon?
Oh, Versailles ate your heart out. I'm only messing. It's very impressive.
Table set.
Oh, aye, what are you after?
Nothing.
And she feel the spuds.
Oh, come on, what is it?
Well, are you going to let me go away or what?
Well, like I've been saying all along, it doesn't matter whether we want you to go or not. It just won't happen. Simple as that.
So if none of the others drop out so they can get the money together, you'll let me go?
Well...
It's immaterial. You won't be going. End of story.
No, but in theory, if I need your permission, you'll give me it.
No.
Why? Do you need our permission?
No, not if I can get the balance.
Uh-huh. And have you got all the rest of the money then?
Well, not yet.
She's going nowhere.
Oh, make a maid up for you when she out.
Oh, being well, could be tomorrow.
Oh, that's great news. Give her a big hug from me.
Will do.
Have you told me Dad?
Yeah, I rang him before.
I better let Max know, eh?
Listen, can I keep your car till tomorrow till she's out?
Yeah, we should be able to manage with just Max's, yeah?
Nice one.
Bev, if you need me, I'll be in the health club. I am maid up.
See you later.
You must be absolutely knackered. Are you working tonight?
No, they wanted me to do a double shift, so I told them to stick the crappy job.
The lousy... Go away. You just sit down and have a drink on the house.
Bev, I can't. I've got to go back 2 hours before I go back to the Aussie.
Oh, you deserve a drink after everything you've been through the last few days. I was thinking of having a bit of a do here on Sunday for my 30th. What do you reckon?
Well, yeah, so long as Bev's okay, you can count us in. Rach could do with a night out.
Do you think it's a good idea, then?
Yeah, you've got to celebrate your arrival to middle age, haven't you?
Hey, less of it, or I'll just stay in and sulk.
You're not inviting that interfering cow, Gabby Parr, are you?
Hey, she's my new mate.
Oh, so that's why she gave me a bad slagging the other day, is it?
What about?
Stuff about me and Josh, which is none of her business. Stuff you should not be discussing with people you hardly know.
Well, she can see how hard it is for me, bringing them up on my own.
Oh, so that gives her a right to lecture me about my responsibilities, does it?
I'm not being funny, mate, but maybe you needed it.
I do what I can for Josh.
No, but that's not a lot, is it? And I know you've got your hands full at the moment, but imagine what it's like for me, eh? On my own.
Bev, I wish I could do more, but we're permanently skinned.
Yeah, but it's not just about money, is it, Mike? It's time. Now, finding decent childcare for Josh, it's just getting harder and harder, and looking after Josh and working here, it's like juggling plates. My life's about to go all Greek restaurant on me.
There you go. A little present for you.
I'm skint,
I said present, didn't I? Flogged all the others and besides. It cost me nothing.
Nice one, mate.
Hey, and you know that other job I mentioned? It was only moving shelves and shop fittings, but it paid well. Maybe.
A couple more days like this and you could be Tim Two-Man soon,
Hey, Van Ed International, more like.
Oh, well.
What was all that stuff about Jimmy and Nicky before?
I said forget it, didn't I?
Come on, Jay. You can't seriously think that Jimmy and Nicky...
Mate, I was winding you up.
Well, it didn't sound like it.
Hey, I'm having a party here on Sunday for my 30th, if you fancy.
Yeah, I'll tell them.
You gonna come then?
Yeah, there's nothing else to do on a Sunday. Even if it does mean hanging around with our bids like you.
Hey, you. I'm in my prime.
I'll come if I'm not working.
And will you mention it to Nicky and Jimmy as well?
Yeah, sure.
Great. See you Sunday then.
This Jimmy thing's really winding you up, isn't it?
Look, I know that Nicky'd never cheat on me. But if you were Jimmy and some fitter, younger bird was showing you loads of attention, wouldn't you be tempted?
Yeah, but I'm not Jimmy. And you seriously can't think that he'd even want to try it on with Nicky? Or even think about it?
Yeah, I know, and I keep telling myself that. But then I just see them together.
Yeah, but you've seen him and Ellen together and he's mad about it.
And I'm made up for them. But I'm more made up because maybe now Jimmy might have somebody else to pander after him.
Shut up, Jay, you've got it all wrong.
Yeah, well, maybe I have. But neither of us can be 100% certain that Jimmy doesn't feel something for Nicky. And that's what's bugging me.
Is everyone in your class talking about the reconstruction tomorrow?
No, not really.
The rest of the school is. Got me working flat out as if the Queen's coming. Had to paint every nook and cranny just in case it's seen on the telly.
So is it definitely going to be on the telly?
Yeah, I expected a couple of camera crews, radio and the papers. Looks like Imelda going missing's going to be across the news for a good few days.
I really don't want to go into work tonight.
I'm not surprised after all the surfing we've been doing today.
I can't believe how close you've got to finding Sylvie.
Hey, we both did it.
Well, can't tell you how grateful I am.
Listen, I'm thinking of doing a roast for everyone on Sunday. You know, our Wills will be here for Father's Day, and I'm sure he'd love to meet you.
Oh, yeah? That'd be great. Oh, better get those printouts.
Yeah.
Fancy another?
No, I'm gonna have to shoot, thanks, Bev.
Yeah, you did right. Tell me to stick that job. Not many fellas would have the bottle.
I had no choice.
Hey, you deserve better.
Not many people would agree with you there, Bev.
Oh, stop putting yourself down all the time. You've got a lot going for you.
Listen, do you want me to have a word with our Jackie, see if she can give you a bit of leeway?
Don't think there'd be any point there, do you?
Well, you never know. I might be able to appeal to her conscience.
Oh, I suppose anything's worth a try. I don't know how much longer I can go on, you know, the way things are.
Hiya.
Oh, yeah?
I hope you're not driving my car over the limit.
No, I've only had one.
Oh, well, I suppose your lads won't see as I bet's getting better.
Yeah, and the end of my career as a security guard.
Well, have you been sacked?
No, I jibbed it. Because they were slave drivers and trust you to assume the worst.
Oh, sorry.
So I've got to find another job and quick.
Well, at least while you're looking, you'll be able to spend a bit of time at home with Beth. And Bev is desperate for help, mine and Josh.
Jackie, I wish I could do more, I really do, but I've got other priorities.
Well, I don't know how much longer she'll be able to struggle on for.
Why can't you be a bit more flexible?
I am already. She gets way too much time off as it is.
She's almost family and she'd happily mind your kids.
Yeah, I know. And if she was really stuck, I'd help her out. But this is business. And if she wants to manage this place, Mike, then it's a full-time job.
But it's hard for her, Jackie. She's on her own.
Not my fault.
Oh, so much for solidarity between mothers.
Hey, I do what I can for her. And anyway, you're always going on about Gabby minding her own business. Maybe you should mind yours.
Oh, forget I mentioned it. I'll see you later.
Oh, see you later.
Well, I'll see you soon then.
Yeah. Oh, yes, does.
Hi, Jerome. Not working tonight?
Nah.
Right. Well, thanks again. I'll see you.
Is Nicky still not back?
Nah, she's called in on Bernie Connor on her way home from uni.
Great. I wish you'd ring me or at least switch your mobile on.
Oh, it's probably that dodgy battery playing up again. Hey, she said Bernie's doing really well. Even thinking of going back to uni.
Really?
Hmm?
Obviously, Nicky forgot to tell me about that. I mean, not that she actually talks to me about much lately.
Don't be worrying about it. Listen, she won't be long. She said she wants to get back to watch some documentary on the telly.
Really?
Listen, I'm gonna go. I want to get the kids put to bed and bathed before Max goes to work. They've had them run ragged.
Before you go, I just wondered if I could have a quick word.
Oh, it's not about more time off with Josh, is it?
No.
Right, see you Sunday, Bev. And don't forget to polish your Zimmer frame.
Hey, cheeky.
Oh, what's happening on Sunday?
That's what I wanted a quick word with you for. Seeing as it's my 30th, I was thinking of having a bit of a do.
In yours?
No, in here. I mean, nothing big or anything. And I thought I'd put these posters up, you know, in case I forgot to ask anyone.
No, I don't think so.
Why, what's up?
Bev, I'm not having them posters all over the place. It'd be like Leanne and Christie had never left.
I thought you'd be glad of the business. But if you don't like them, I'll get rid of them then.
Look, it's not just the posters. Well, the problem is I sometimes think you forget this isn't your bar anymore.
Well, if that's how you feel, forget it then.
Come on, I'm not being funny or anything, but why not have the party in yours? I mean, I don't mind you having the night off.
Thanks, I will. I'll invite a few friends.
I've had enough of this. I'm not sitting here on my night off waiting for her to come in.
She'll probably be in any second.
Yeah, and she might not be. Jimmy, I haven't heard from her all day. I'm just sick of waiting round for her like some kind of tool.
Look, I know you two have been going through a sticky patch.
I've been filling you in, has she?
No. But I've got eyes and ears. Look, you two have got to get your heads together and sort this. I'm sure whatever it is that's causing it all will soon be forgotten.
I wish it would.
That girl thinks the world of you.
Really?
Yeah. You don't know how lucky you are. I'll tell you, if I was 20 years younger...
You'd what?
What I mean
No,
is...
I know what you mean. Tell Nicky that I've gone out.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
I seen it. It's a letter off your mum and dad to the travel agents.
Mind your own business.
If you can't afford your letter, you know, off your mum and dad, you get into trouble.
Well, they don't find out about it, so keep your mouth shut, okay?
Hey, come on, my pun's done. You come and die. Come on, love.
Just got a bit of work to finish.
Anything I can help you with?
No, just a couple of paragraphs on something.
Okay. So what do you think?
I'm dying of hunger. Can we have our tea now?
You'd be dead impressed if this was some stupid home improvement show.
Oh, it's lovely, and you're really clever. Hey, you could be on TV with this reconstruction. Could mean stardom.
I'm staying well out the way. Hey, but you never know. That hunting might get discovered.
Make sure you get right to the front.
Police say it's really important that we all go to school looking exactly the way we did on the day she went missing.
That's easy enough. You've got your overalls and he's got his uniform and school bag. It's a Tuesday, so you'd have had his sports bag for PE.
So make sure you don't forget it in the morning.
What's the use? The whole thing's just a waste of time. You never know. I do. I won't help find it.
These reconstructions usually turn up something, otherwise they wouldn't do them.
Like what?
Well, let's wait and see. Hopefully it'll help them find out what happened to her.
You're asking me out?
Eureka.
Archimedes said that, didn't he? Or was it Aristotle? One of them invented the script.
OK, son.
Yeah?
Nothing to worry about. Just do as the officer asks you.
Oh, fair thing.
Looks great.
Which one's a folk? Get off with
You shouldn't be having too many then. Aren't you nice and mellow? Not incapable.
Capable of what?
Use your imagination.
All of that will be on in just a few minutes, completing tonight's Brookie Double. By the way, if you missed the first episode of 6 Feet Under, you can catch it on E4 tonight at 9.
Is she okay?
Yeah.
Come on.
I want you to try and remember back to March the 20th this year. I know it's hard for you to remember exactly what you did that day, but I and my colleague, Detective Sergeant Chambers, want you to try. Difficult as it is to remember, perhaps for some of you it was a special day. A birthday or someone in your family's birthday. Perhaps you can remember some school activity that day. Mrs. Plummer tells me it was computer club, chess club and hockey practice on the 20th. Possibly there was something you saw on TV that could jog your memory. Maybe some of you keep diaries. I don't want to pressurize you to remember, but if you do keep diaries, I want you to go home tonight and read your entry for that day. Cast your mind back. To help you, we've asked a young girl same age as Imelda, to walk out of school and back to her home in Middlewood Drive. Some of you have been chosen to take part in this. It will be on television, the radio, and in the newspapers. If you can remember anything from that day, it doesn't matter how unimportant you might think it is, I want you to come forward. Even the tiniest scrap of information might help us to find out the truth about what happened to your schoolmate.
I hope Beth's flat out.
Oh, bless her. When does she have to be back at the hospital?
In a week, just for a checkup.
To that dozy Dr. Parr, he should be struck off 3 times he saw her. Hello? Yeah, well, when's he back? No, I don't want to see any other doctor. I want to see him.
Leave it, she's okay now.
Rachel, she could have died and he's off swanning on some course.
Yeah, well, thank heaven she didn't, and that's the main thing.
Well, no thanks to him.
Michael, don't worry, son. She'll be all right. She's a Dixon, as tough as they come.
What time's your dental appointment?
Not till later.
The last one, isn't it?
Yeah. Listen, Rachel, I was thinking of postponing it. Taking Beth out for a bit of fresh air, you know, when she wakes up.
Still be plenty of time when you get back.
Well, I don't fancy getting my teeth ground down, to be honest.
Is that what they're going to do to you? Rather you than me.
That's why it cost 300 odd quid.
How can you afford that?
Well, we had to save up for it. Why do you think I've had to put up with this for so long?
Best way, you know. None of this live now, pay later. I'm telling you, all this borrowing is wrecking the country.
Oh, I'm glad Beth's home and well. I was dreading these two picking anything up. What are you looking at? Nothing. Oh, aye, piping our local hunky bills, eh?
No.
You liar.
I knocked him back the other day.
What?
And he came on to me.
You what?
Well, he asked me out and I elbowed him.
You are joking. Why?
I just did.
Oh, Nick's really nice. He's a really nice lad.
Is he?
Yeah. And he's the right age and everything for you. You could have at least gone out with him once. What is wrong with you?
Well, what?
Well, it's no big secret that you've been bagging off with fellas you've met in bars. So, what's the big problem with dating someone like Nick? He's a decent fella.
So you're as bad as everyone else,
Sorry.
falling over yourself, telling me what to do.
Well, it's a fair point. I mean, why knock someone like Nick back and then cop up with that horrible fella the other night? Casey? Casey?
What you asked me the other day, I've changed my mind.
You told me to get lost the other day, whatever it was, and now you've changed your mind.
Okay, so you've mastered elementary rational thought.
So, you're asking me out?
Eureka.
Archimedes said that, didn't he? Or was it Aristotle? One of them invented the screw.
You know Bob Rookie, don't you?
Yeah.
I'll see you there around 6:30ish.
Right. Oh, it's, Katie, is it?
He's got a memory and all.
Well, what was all that about?
I'm going out with Nick the Builder tonight, is that okay?
Yeah, but you said that you'd elbows on the other day. I didn't expect you to go
Will you
out
shut up about it now? Get off my case. I only came for a coffee and to see the kid.
Yeah, but
I didn't come to sit and listen to you telling me who I should and shouldn't go out with, but perhaps you're happy now. I'll leave the coffee. I can see you want to be next door.
So remember, any information you might have is important. I'm relying on you all to do your best to remember March the 20th and what you did that day. Now, Mrs. Plummer has given us a list of students who she'd like to take part in the reconstruction. If your name is read out, I'd like you to meet us at the side entrance to Block B at second break. Harriet Ainsworth, Alan Cox, Lindsay Fielding, Sian Naylor, Michael Grace, Georgia Middleton, David Lawson, Anthony Murray, Elliot Notman, Paul Oliver, Nicola Pierce.
Right, she's fast asleep.
Oh, I never had a chance to bath her the whole time we were in there.
Well, I'm made up she's okay.
Yeah, only just.
Oh, not again, mate.
Rachel, it needs saying. If she'd have died, it would have been down to him.
Oh, come on.
I'm telling the truth. He never came out to see her when he knew we were worried sick.
He was in surgery.
Oh, well, you stop making excuses for him. The point is, he never came to see her. We had to take her to casualty. What if we'd have been too late?
Look, I've read about it, you know, it's hard to diagnose.
Jackie, will you stop making excuses as well? He's supposed to be a doctor, isn't he? Our Beth was seriously ill and he couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, but she's all right now, thank heavens.
Yeah, well, he's not getting away with it. I'm going to have him for this. I want him struck off.
Poor little mite. She could have died. I'm just glad she's home safe and sound.
It was meningitis, wasn't it?
Yeah, horrible. I think I'll nip over and see her.
Why aren't you going down to school to watch this week instruction?
You don't need to see me.
I know, but I was a bit nervous about it. Thought you might have gone.
Well, it's hardly going to involve him, is it? Anyway, the police might be better off checking out the parade.
Why?
Some fella been hanging around for hours at a time. Emily calls him the perv. He looks respectable.
Oh, but he could have abducted Imelda Clough.
You never know, do you?
Right, I'm off. I've got a job in Page Moss. I'll see you later.
Amy Laddo, your dad pointed it out last night. That van of yours isn't legal.
What?
Don't act soft. The tax is 2 months out of date.
Oh, that.
And apart from being illegal, what are your customers going to think when you show up in a van with no tax?
Well, I keep forgetting. I mean, I've got the cheque written and that's just... Every time I think on, the post office is always shut.
Oh, aye. It's not because you've got no MOT or insurance.
No, it's MOT till September.
How about insurance?
Do you think I'm soft?
Just asking.
I'm only waiting till 6, so do you fancy meeting me in there for a drink? Maybe I'll something to eat.
If you're not going to be running around after Jimmy.
No, I'm not.
All right, then I'll see you later.
Jay?
See you later.
See, all medical notes and records.
I hate to
are gonna-
stop you. It's just Mike Dixon's been on twice this morning.
Oh. I need to ask what that's all about. How is his daughter?
Well, she came off first thing. He's not very happy.
Is she okay?
She's now.
If only they brought her in.
He's mad because they had to take her to A&E, you know, and you wouldn't come out because you were in surgery.
When's he going to understand that I couldn't just drop everything? You know, if they'd waited, I could have been round at that house within the hour, but no. But they waited longer than that in A&E.
I don't know.
Casey, I went out 3 times to see that child and I couldn't see any symptoms of the virus. Believe me, I wouldn't have taken any risks if there were any. So, once again, the overworked GP gets it in the neck.
What do you want me to say if he calls again?
Well, since she's okay, just tell him that I'm still not here. I've got enough to catch up on as it is.
There's nothing wrong with Beth now, though, is there? This meningitis does seem to be on the increase, though, doesn't it?
There were 2 other children on the ward who'd had it, and another one died a few weeks ago.
Hi, am I?
Hiya.
I think all babies could have some injection or something.
No, what we need are doctors with their eye on the ball.
Can't keep blaming Dr. Parr.
Well, who else are we going to blame? We knew our Beth wasn't right, and he didn't do a tap.
Oh, come on, Michael. They're very busy people, son. You can't expect 100% success rate. And they're overloaded with paperwork and lead swingers.
And she went to see him half a dozen times, for God's sake, and he still tried to fob us off, saying it was some stupid minor virus. She could have died.
Half a dozen times?
Oh, take no notice. It was 3 times she saw him. Mike, don't exaggerate. As soon as she wakes up, we're going to take her to feed the ducks. She loves it, doesn't she, Mike?
Yeah, well, she mightn't have been able to go to the park because of him, this stupid pillock.
What time's your dentist appointment?
I'm going for some fresh air.
Oh, I'm sorry about him. He's just still really upset.
Well, even 3 times without a diagnosis is worrying, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but as long as she's all right.
Hey, Dar, your fella had his work cut out today, won't he, love? Coppers all over the school. Heard it on the radio before, you know, the reconstruction down at the school, the missing girl.
Oh, that, yeah. Yeah, it said she'd been chucked out for bullying.
Listen, I better get back. I'm glad she's on the mend.
Last night's paper said that she'd been bullying some little lad. Girls bullying little lads. What's the world coming to, eh?
Want to see Dr. Parr?
I'm sorry, he's unavailable.
Oh, don't give me that.
You need to make an appointment.
I suppose you're going to tell me he's away on a course just like the other girl on the phone, aren't you?
He's unavailable.
I've just seen his car on the corner. Where is he?
Seeing a patient.
Right. Well, I'll see him next then.
There's other people waiting. He's booked up with appointments.
I bet could have died because of him. I want to see him now.
That's not possible. I'll make you an appointment.
Look, just forget it. But you tell him I'm after him, right? But he probably already knows that, doesn't he? That's why he's got the likes of you lot trying to fob me off.
No, we're not.
I'll pull the other one. Tell him I'll be back.
Yes, we've had total cooperation from Mrs. Plummer and her staff, and we're confident that this exercise will jog some memories and help us to find out what happened to Imelda Clough. Any questions?
Altar boy.
anxious now, the consultant said.
Oh, no, it's all right. Me and Max can manage between us for today. And anyway, you need a break from Mighty after all this.
Me and Beth are going to Sinbad's at the weekend.
Oh, that'd be nice. Oh, listen, I better go. Sammy's off for a few days, you know. She's still worrying about Louise.
What, because of this gangster stuff in Spain?
Unbelievable, isn't it? The kid meets a posh girl at a posh school. And this kid's dad turns out to be a bigger gangster than Tony Soprano.
Have you had one of these forms from your solicitor?
What form?
One of these seller's property information form.
Haven't you handed that in yet? Our lawyers will be waiting on that.
It takes time, you know.
Dad, it is a doddle.
Oh, yeah? Well, you haven't got lodgers or tenants. I have. There's all kinds of questions.
Yeah, we'll just leave it blank, all right, not applicable.
Jacqueline, you cannot lie on these things.
Dad, Mike and Rachel aren't paying any rent, so it doesn't matter.
Ray and Jessie are.
Oh, just ignore the questions, OK?
Hey, I can get sued for not giving full information. It says here in the small print.
Alison, can you start walking? Just follow the police car through the school gates and then wherever my officers direct you. You children, I want you to follow Alison and just imagine that you're on your way home just like on that day, OK? Get ready. OK, son?
Yeah?
Nothing to worry about, just do as the officer asks you.
You're selling to us, right, and we're selling to you, so we're hardly going to sue you, are we?
I want to make sure that Ray and Jessie are all right here.
What?
I want them to feel secure till the bungalow's finished.
Oh, no, Dad, no way. Come moving day, they go with you.
Hey, I've had enough of it. I want a proper bedroom of my own, not a kid's room.
Mike and Rachel are going with you.
Well, they're family.
Dad, I do not want to live with Ray and Jessie, and I know that Max doesn't either.
What is the matter with you two? What's the problem, mate? It's only going to be for a month or two till their place is rebuilt.
No. And if our Mike hadn't been soft enough and taken them in the first place, they'd be all living in a B&B now, paid for by the insurance.
Jackie, they lost everything.
I don't care. When we swap houses, they go with me dad. End of story.
She as good as suggested I'd be robbing the ale if I had the party here. So it's all happening at my flat and everyone is invited. Apart from Jackie Fowler. And that's yourself and Jerome included, of course.
Oh, geez, Beth. It's a party in ages.
I thought you students were out raving it every other night.
Not us.
Good day.
Oh, yeah? What was that?
Hello, in Australian. Do you know what's neighbours? Say it again.
I'll get them.
No, please.
I said I'll get them.
Like then.
Bev, have a lager and a large vodka and tonic, please. So he turned up. I'm impressed.
Well, he's a bit of a hunk, isn't he?
Built it in. Next to me nan's place.
So, is he Trippin's cop for him, eh? Aye, you wanted.
All right. What are you having?
I like this.
I'll have a lager, please, Bev, when you're ready.
He seems weird, doesn't he? It's like ages since we were all having a drink together.
I wonder why, eh?
Oh, you haven't seen Gary, have you?
He had to go and do a home call, I think. Mind you don't trip on your tongue.
So, I mean, why did you change your mind anyway?
What does it matter I did?
And why did you insist on buying the drinks?
So I'm in control. I made this date, not you. That muck you up, you're not a male chauvinist, are you?
No, despite being an Aussie.
You're Australian?
Yeah, well, my mum and dad got married over there in the 60s, come over here about 18 years ago. Witness, beats Bondi Beach any day.
You still have relatives over there?
Only on my mum's side, but I don't know.
You don't sound like an Australian.
Well, you tried going to school in Widnes talking Acker. Not enough stick when Neighbours was on, but home and away started, that was it. Had to go to elocution lessons.
You joking?
My mum was scared I'd get bullied.
Yeah?
I attended the Merseyside School for Scouse accents. Got a grant to help me, girl.
You are kidding me.
You're right, couldn't hack it. Had to settle for a GMVQ in Woollyback.
Talking to Bernie the other night. She reminded me of something. Remember what was happening this time last year? Our engagement party.
Nikki, can't we just forget all that?
You might want to, I can't.
It's over. It's history. I don't even think about it anymore.
Just because you've forgotten about it, well, I haven't. Yeah. How far do you think we've come since this time last year? Well? Go on, tell me what you think. How far do you think we've come since this time last year?
We haven't.
Does it hurt?
Oh, what a thing.
Looks great.
Which one's a false? Get off with you. All right. I'm only trying to find out which you're real and which you're false.
Sure it's not painful?
Just a bit of a throb. It still feels a bit dead. Having said that, it's better than what I've had to put up with for the past few months.
I'll get Beth and then we can go and feed the ducks.
Yeah, I'm just going to ring that Dr. Parr again.
Oh, but you promised he'd go to the park.
Yeah, all right, but he's not getting away with this.
We moved on this year.
We're both still here. I mean, I didn't get killed in a fire.
Oh, is that what it's getting at? Yeah, because the fire was down to me.
I don't blame you for that. It was an accident, that's all. All I'm saying is, things haven't been perfect.
Yeah, and whose fault's that?
Don't start. You know it was a mistake. I sure as hell know it was a mistake.
She screwed it up. Well, you and her did it. If you hadn't cheated on me, if you hadn't gone with her behind me back, we would have been married by now. That would have been progress. So if you think it's gone nowhere in a year, don't look at me. It's all down to you and that bitch.
Thought you were drinking a lager.
If you can't beat them, join them.
I shouldn't be having too many then. Aren't you nice and mellow, not incapable?
Capable of what?
Use your imagination.
I am.
So, tell me about your business. I didn't realise this was your first few weeks running your dad's company.
Oh, so that's what this is about, you after my money?
Oh, yeah. I'll have your blood drying to the divorce court by Christmas.
Sounds like it could be worth the ride, though.
I'll be the judge of that. And I've heard a bit more about your assets.
Well, I'm on, but I enjoy it, really. It just takes up so much time, though. You know, I used to be a happy, hourly paid guy, weekends off and all that, but now it's not just a building, it's estimates, paperwork, VA flipping tea. I feel like a grown-up. Not boring, am I?
No.
Are you really that interested?
I want to know everything about you before we go home.
Once you were having it off with her and you didn't even think about me.
And how many times have I apologised, eh? I even let myself get humiliated in here with ale all over my head. No, Nikki, we were doing all right until...
Until what?
Jimmy bloody Corkill.
He's got nothing to do with it.
Ever since the fire, Nikki, ever since he went off his head and had to go back to hospital, all you've done, all you've been concerned about is him.
There's a commitment, a job sort of. And it's helped me with my uni work.
Do you fancy him?
What?
Well, he fancies you.
Don't be so stupid. What do you want?
I told him last night, if he was 20 years younger.
You must have got it wrong. Jimmy's never shown any signs.
So why did he say it then, eh? What's giving the idea?
Come on, you two. No pressing you, she's just starting. Our aunt's gonna be on telly.
Come on, love.
Hey, that girl he brought in, she as horrible as the real Imelda.
Which street were you on when they filmed you? I don't want to see it. Why not?
No need to be embarrassed. We won't laugh, will we?
It's a waste of time. Imelda's in London. We should go look there.
Well, I'm gonna watch it.
Are you sure you don't want to see it, love? Well, I'd like to see what you look like on telly.
Oh, yeah.
And this is history.
The only reason you brought all that stuff up about Jimmy was hit back at me, because I mentioned
I
it.
don't care about Jimmy either, Nikki. All I'm concerned about is us, you and me, and I think I know what the problem is. Do you ever feel any different from your mates at uni?
Sometimes, yeah.
Because they're living away from home, sharing student flats and going backpack and stuff like that.
Things like that, yeah.
Me and you, we've never really lived the student life, have we? We've always been suffocated by people like your Nan and Ray and Jimmy. I mean, that fight, it wouldn't have even happened if we'd have had our own place away from here.
What can we do about it, though?
I think you and me, it's time we got our act together. It's time we moved on. What do you think about it, seriously?
Yeah.
Look, I've got to go. I'm late with an essay. See you later.
Hey, what about your sister and flatmates?
I was both working. What are we waiting for?
You sure about this?
Yeah, I'm sure. Come on.
Fast worker, isn't he? More down to her than him, I'd say.
Oh, I think she's abducted him.
Ah, look at them! Oh, you think they'd wait till it was after dark?
The search for a missing schoolgirl in Liverpool stepped up a gear today when...
Yeah, how did it is?
...reconstruction of her last day at school.
We've had total cooperation from Mrs. Plummer and her staff, and we're confident that this exercise...
Run quick or you'll miss it!
Shut
help
up!
us find out what happened to Imelda Clough.
Imelda
She looks nothing like her.
She does.
I think it's a waste of time. They could have got someone more like her. Come and have a look, love.
after suspension for alleged bullying. Reports have placed her in London, but inquiries so far have drawn a blank. Today, pupils from the school followed the route Imelda would have taken from her school to home, a mile and a half away, hoping someone may have noticed her and her behaviour the day she disappeared.
Anybody wishing to get in touch with the police?
Yeah, it's you, get on.
Oh, he looks lovely, doesn't he?
thought the doctor misdiagnosed meningitis, eh?
Come on out here,
My
please.
daughter could have died because of your negligence. 3 times you saw it and you couldn't give a toss. So you had to end up at the hospital at death's door for proper doctors to find out the truth. How'd you explain that, eh? How come you missed 3 times? My wife pleaded with you to examine her properly and you couldn't be bloody bothered, could you?
It's not like...
All you're interested in is your big fat salary. My daughter doesn't matter to an idle, useless get like you. Nor does my job. I've lost that because of you.
It wasn't like that. I couldn't see any symptom of viral meningitis in your child.
You couldn't be bothered to look.
You were wrong.
It's the truth and you know it.
Oh,
Gary, what are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Bridge. He's broke my new bridge. I'll have you for this. You're going to pay.
Hey, that's enough. This is the last thing we need. You causing trouble again, you idiot.
He accused me of all kinds of things.
Oh, so you punched him?
Yeah, I did, but he started it.
Pathetic.
You two still not speaking properly yet?
Sort of. We're in negotiation.
Make it up, will yous?
Idiot. I told you it was 40.
Did you know that tax disc was out of date?
Yeah, well, never you mind, eh, Ray?
You'll get done.
And you can catch all that action tomorrow night at 8. Next up, it's Secrets and Lies in the ER.
Shout out. Maybe play you a song as well. Right now, continuing the music.
Do we really have to go to this party later?
That's okay.
Yeah, right. I don't know who's madder, her or Hyperboy. Mind you, you've only got to see Josh's father, isn't he?
At least Mike doesn't go around punching people.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Another lecture about that Dixon moron.
Don't say it was all his fault. It's hardly the first time you've lost your temper for no reason.
Yeah, but he accused me of all kinds of things.
Oh, so you punched him?
Yeah, I did, but he started it.
Pathetic. You sound like a 6-year-old in a school playground.
He did.
At least a kid would have the common sense to apologise properly.
I've got nothing to apologise for.
Thanks for me card, son. It's brilliant. Did you make it yourself? Oh, really clever, you, aren't you? Hey, listen, I'm going to have to go. Don't be worrying. I'll see you next Saturday. All right? You have a smashing day out in Wales, and don't forget, Yakida! Ta-da!
You're going mad. What's he in Wales on Father's Day?
Well, that's Jackie for you, isn't it, eh? Mind you, I half expected it, but what can I do? Insist on him coming here and missing out on a day at our Val's caravan. That'd be playing right into Jackie's hands, wouldn't it?
It's not fair.
Well, Father's Day can't be easy for you and your Emily either, can it?
This'll be our third one without him.
Well, look, I'm doing a big Sunday dinner later. I've invited Helen over to join us if you all fancy it.
Oh, nice one.
What about your own?
Oh, who knows? You ask him when he gets
Oh,
up.
you two still not speaking properly yet?
Sort of. We're in negotiation.
Make it up, will yous?
There's still a few things that we just don't see eye to eye on.
You going to Bev's party?
No, see what Sulky Pants wants to do, won't I? You?
Oh, I don't know. Especially after recent events between me and Bev. I don't want to invite Helen, you know, and Viscit just in case.
How's Beth today?
She's getting there. I think she was taking her to Sinbad's. I just dropped them off.
Well, you're not spending Father's Day together?
No.
Rachel doesn't like Father's Day, you know, over what happened with her old fella and that.
Oh, right.
Hey, you could be getting your first father's card today, could you?
I doubt it.
Well, why not? Helen's your daughter. You never know, she might even backbeat them. You could finish up with about 40 odd of them.
I'm not expecting one, to be honest. I'm sure she'll be thinking of her real dad, the man who brought her up, rather than me.
Steve, thanks so much for the lovely card.
All right, yeah, no trouble.
Wasn't, was it?
Oh, look, I'll buy you a Father's Day bevy, the savvy.
Oh, no, you won't. We're going to Bev's do, and it starts early.
No way.
I have to go. It was me that put her up to it.
No chance.
It'll look funny if I don't go.
They probably won't even notice.
Well, what if no one else goes?
They will.
Happy flaming 30th birthday.
Josh!
Sorry. I made your birthday card.
Oh, you made that? Oh, is that you playing footy?
Yeah, you go for England.
Oh, that is the nicest card I have ever had. I'll put it here, Excellences.
Is he coming tonight?
No, his boss is mean like your Auntie Jackie. Right, we better get this place ready.
Oh, can't we? Can't we go to the park and play football?
No, we can't. We've got loads of people coming round later. I hope.
Aunt Lindsay put a letter in with a Father's Day card. Sounds like she's really settled up there now.
Oh, how's the job going?
Yeah, great. The company she works for love her. There's even a chance she might go over to their headquarters in the States to do some training with them. Imagine that. Aunt Lindsay in Chicago.
Oh, I bet you missed them.
Well, seems weird not having your family round you on Father's Day, you know.
Oh, it's just a load of wild nonsense to make people spend money.
I've never had to buy anything.
What? You can never remember buying your dad cards or prezzies.
I was too young. I remember going mad at our mill once, though. Because she made the card to send to heaven. Really upset me, Mum.
Oh, Sinbad was like a dad to you, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, I suppose so. Never bought him anything, though.
My dad loved Father's Day. Hey, do you remember him when we were little? We'd all act like we'd forgotten all about it. And he'd pretend to get all upset until we give him his cards and his prezzies.
Yeah. He's like a big soft kid.
There we go. Sleeping Beauty.
About time, too.
Yeah, well, what else is there to get up for?
Hey, Jimmy's making us a roast.
Yeah, it's first party later if you fancy going.
Hey, we'll probably be the only ones there.
No, we won't.
Have you thought any more about what I said about us going away?
Yeah, I don't want to, but I'm just not sure it's the right time, Jay.
Nicky, we should be out seeing a bit more of the world instead of being stuck around here. I mean, we've got no ties and uni can wait. Loads of people take a year out.
I do like the idea, but well, is it that easy?
Look, the only thing stopping us is ourselves. Even if we don't take a year out, we could just go for the summer. You know, a couple of months. Just the two of us. Nobody around to get in our way.
Consumer survey. Your chance to win a huge cash prize, mate. All this is an intrusion, and most people don't know any better. They fill all this in thinking that it's just a few harmless questions with a chance of some cash.
Really?
You're ticking all these boxes, and straight away you're being sent information that you don't even want or will ever need.
That'll be Helen now.
Yeah, I'll get it.
This is the first proper meal I've cooked for her, you know.
Are you sure you don't want us to make ourselves scarce?
No, I want us all to have our Sunday roast together. Oh! Sit down! What is it, wet myself?
Stop panicking.
I'm a bit nervous. This is important to me.
Jimmy, for you.
Hiya. Looks like you've been busy.
Thanks, Mum. Bye. Mum says our aunt's been really quiet.
Well, that's hardly unusual lately, is it? See, I think it's puberty. I think he's turning into one of them moody teenagers.
It's more than that. The reconstruction the police held the other day really seemed to get to him. I think he still feels partly responsible for Imelda going missing.
Yeah, well, let's not go through all that again. He didn't ask to be bullied.
Makes you think twice about letting your kids out of your sight.
Yeah, but you can't keep him prisoner.
No, but you can't let them please themselves, like going on foreign holidays.
Yeah, well, I think we both know that's not going to happen.
One of the juniors in our salon said that her mum and dad had to sign the booking form when she went away with her mates.
You know, I bet they must make a fortune out of deposits from kids booking holidays they'll never go on.
I'm sure there are loads of girls our Adele's age who do go away with the mates.
Yeah, well, if their parents are happy with it, that's their lookout.
Just got myself a tuning job in Anfield. See you later.
Good one.
OK, drive safely.
Don't I always?
So, shall I iron this for you?
Bye, I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, come on, Martin. I feel really bad on Bev if we don't go. Besides, it might be a good laugh.
Steph sends her love.
Well, it's a pity she couldn't come over today.
I know, I'd already said that she could stay at her mates. It was all arranged.
Well, never mind. Hey, you've raised a cracker there. She seems a lovely kid.
That's funny, because she was singing your praises as well.
I can't wait for you to meet our Wills.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I reckon he'll love you. And all Lindsay and all, you'll have to meet her. And Kylie. Hey, maybe we could go up and stay with them. Make a weekend of it, hey? Oh, I don't mean, you know.
It's okay. I think it's nice that you want me to meet your family. Looking forward to it.
Honest?
Yeah. Oh, I think I'll really like them. Especially if they're anything like you.
Well, it's a long time since anyone said anything as nice as that to me.
Someone as special as you shouldn't have had to wait so long.
Oh, who's this now?
I got these for your rockery. I hope you don't mind me coming around the back, but I didn't want to drop muck on the... Hello, Helen, love.
Hiya.
Are you coming in for a cuppa?
Yeah, as long as they're not interrupting anything.
No, come on.
Hey, hang on, you better find somebody to put these in and give them plenty of water.
I'm in the middle of doing dinner here. You know, a couple of pots there. Stick them in there.
All right.
I'll give you a hand.
Thanks. Is everything going all right for you, then?
Yeah, fine.
I thought you might call round this morning.
Oh, I was running a bit late, you know.
Never mind. You're here now.
But, I nearly got your card. It's just... It didn't feel right. It felt like I'd be being disrespectful to my dad, you know.
I understand, love. You don't have to explain.
We've made some good progress looking for my mum and Sylvia.
Really?
Yeah. We found that bloke in the newspaper cutting. You were right. His name was Bard and he is from Iceland. We're expecting to hear from him soon. Hopefully she's still over there with him.
Iceland, eh? Oh! I should have known she was too good for Tobruk. She always seemed too classy for it.
How do you mean?
Well, she was a very graceful woman, you know. I mean, we called her a lady in those days.
When I first met you, you told me that she was... loose.
I'm sorry about that. It was very unfair and, well, I was upset.
It's okay.
The point of the matter was that she had a mind of her own, you know. She was like a free spirit, if you like.
Really?
You remind me of her sometimes, you know.
Well, I'm certainly no lady, and I don't think anyone's ever referred to me as classy.
Oh, I think Jimmy would disagree with that. You've inherited a lot of her expressions, you know. Even her mannerisms. She was very, very good company.
Don't stop. It's so lovely to hear you talk about her.
Oh, you don't want to listen to her. An old fool going on about the good old days, you know. I tell you what, I think I'm going to find out. Have that teased me.
Josh, can't you watch a video or something? We want to, but we need to keep the place tidy for when everyone arrives. Look, I'll tell you what, why don't you help me make the butties, eh? And take your trainers off. You're leaving mud everywhere.
What should I do first?
Butter the bread if you want. Oh, Josh!
Feel free to drop in any time you're passing.
I will. Thanks.
See ya.
I think he was really disappointed that I didn't get him a card.
Hey, listen, I'm sure he understands why you didn't.
I'm okay. It's just all a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. You know, changing people's lives. Ray's, mine, Sylvia's,
Well,
if we
if you
find
asked
her.
Ray, you know, I'm sure he wouldn't have any complaints.
Like, even though I didn't buy him a card.
Hey, listen, he must realise it's not just about who did what with who. You know, being a dad is about being there, nurturing, loving.
That's obviously something you're good at.
Oh, yeah. Father's Day, and look at me surrounded by other people's kids.
I bet your kids think the world of you. And I wouldn't blame them.
Honest.
When are you coming? I'll be here any minute. You should be here by now. People are always late. Hello? Hiya, come on up.
I've got many cards. Think people will bring some more?
Yeah.
All the kids in our class were making Father's Day cards the other day. Should I have made one?
No, you made me my birthday card. That's much better. Come in. You're the first to arrive.
Probably the only ones in all.
Grandad take penalties at me?
In a minute, eh, Sonia?
Not now, Josh.
Happy birthday, Bev.
Oh, sorry. Is your mouth still sore?
Yeah, happy birthday. Oh, Jackie not here yet?
Well, seeing as she wouldn't let me have the party at the bar, I assume she didn't like them.
Listen, we've left your cards in the house, but we'll get them for you tomorrow, OK?
Yeah, and I'd have brought you something, but with the house swap, I've been run off my feet, you know.
I'm just glad you came. Josh, put that down.
If it was up to me, I'd still be back in the house.
Why'd you make me come?
You'll enjoy yourself.
I doubt it.
Oh, I feel ashamed. We're the only ones here.
No, we're only early.
Hiya.
Happy birthday, Bev.
Oh, thanks for coming.
Sorry, we didn't have a chance to get you anything.
So, we got your card.
Oh, thanks very much. Just help yourself to the bar.
The idiot. I thought you was 40.
Oh, hiya.
Hi. Hiya.
Shouldn't you be at Bev's party?
I'd rather give it a miss myself.
I told him not to be so miserable. I want to meet all his friends and neighbours. So we thought we'd call in on you and see if we couldn't change your mind about coming.
Oh, it's very nice of you. Jessie's not feeling too good and she's got one of her migraines starting.
Well, couldn't you come on your own?
Oh, I don't think so. Any news about the search and that?
Oh, we're still waiting on Iceland.
Oh, OK. Well, have a nice time then.
Right, OK. Catch you later.
See ya.
Marvellous. Couldn't have hoped for a better reception, really, could we?
I'm warning you. How do you behave? Or there'll be no doctors and nurses for a month. Gabby, got a glass of bubbly here with your name on it.
What's the minimum amount of time I have to spend here?
We're going to be the last to leave, and you're going to make some new friends.
That's so unfair.
Will you take pens, Dr. Gary?
He doesn't want to be here, does he?
Not the only one. I don't know why I let you talk me into coming.
He's so much better than the rest of us. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to bring him down a peg or two.
Tell you what, though.
His missus has got a tidy little figure on her, hasn't she, eh? You had any questionnaires through your door, love?
Why did I let you talk me into coming?
Oh, shut up, you misery.
I could have been sat at home with a good bid and a few cans.
What's wrong with this?
Well, it's bad enough living near me neighbours. I don't want to drink with them, I know.
All he wants is your address so they can send you even more junk mail.
It's called direct mailing, and unfortunately, it's effective.
Not if we make them pay.
Let them wear your ears out.
Excuse me, we're having an intelligent conversation here.
What time are Jackie and Max arriving?
Oh, didn't you know? They're not welcome.
Sore point. Didn't invite them.
It's a pity. I wanted to see if Max had heard anything from the school after the reconstruction.
Jackie's only got herself to blame, like it's her loss.
Bit of scandal. Jackie wasn't invited.
Lucky old Jackie.
Hiya. Hey. Love's young dream.
All right, Doc.
You should have seen them before. They were nothing like teenagers, they were.
Well, Katie Rogers, not the builder.
Tell you what, Katie Rogers is certainly the right name for her now, James. Anyone she can get her hands on from what I've heard. Do you know what? Just realised. Every single person here.
Well, so I haven't had the opportunity. You should go with Jimmy.
You know, Hal?
Great. The local fruit bat.
Well, Hal doesn't look like she's got any complaints.
Hiya.
Hi, Kate. You know Helen, don't you?
Yeah, we've met. Now, will you get this woman a drink? I hate to see anyone at one of my do's empty-handed.
Yeah, sure. What are you having?
White wine, please.
White wine coming up.
So, you're Ray Hilton's secret daughter, eh? What a dark horse.
Well, I think it was a bit of a shock to him, too.
I bet it was. Hey, and what does your new dad think about you going out with Jimmy?
He's fine.
Because he has seen him in action, so to speak, hasn't he? You did know he'd been in the nut house.
If I didn't, I certainly do now, don't I?
Josh!
You're not going to the party, then?
No, just shooting out to price up a job.
Oh. Is the business doing OK, then?
Well, you know, just getting started, really. Can't complain.
Hello. Did you know that tax list was out of date?
Yeah, well, never you mind, eh, Ray?
You'll get done.
Yeah, well, that's my lookout.
Well, that's not the attitude to take. I suppose you've got insurance to drive this, have you?
Look, just do one, will you?
Charming. Charming. You're lucky if I don't call the police.
Watching the games?
No, it's a bit early for me, Ray.
I love that top.
Miss Cleveland's. It cost over £200.
No.
Well, it would have done if I hadn't got it in the sale.
£15?
There's a dirty mark on the Steve. It came right out.
Top up, anyone? Oh, Josh!
It's okay. It was only an accident.
Get in that corridor now!
And boys, I want to play football.
Well, you can't!
That's not fair. I hate you.
Don't you dare talk to me in front of my friends like that. Now you get in that corridor and don't move till I say so. Oh, the little... Gabby's top is ruined.
Serves her like the snotty cow.
Mike, why can't he behave himself?
He's young, he's excited. All lads are like that.
He is worse. He's been like that with that ball all day.
Can you blame him? The World Cup's on.
Look, I take him to the park, don't I? But he gets all embarrassed if I kick the ball to him in case his mate's sick.
Well, I'll tell you what. Outside see him a bit more. Take him for the game of footy or something.
Look, I'm not throwing out hints. Josh was a mistake, wasn't he? And I don't regret it for 1 minute, but me and you, we were never more than a 2-minute fling. With That was a real mistake. What Josh needs now is a dad, and I don't know whether I'll ever be able to give him that.
No, you'll find someone.
But even Jimmy's managed to find someone. You think I'd be able to?
You will.
I mean, look at the state of me. I'm 30 years old and I'm practically back to where I was years ago.
Do you know, he really started to open up about Sylvia. He's never done that before.
Well, did he say anything else that might help us find her?
No, not really. He was just talking about what she's like, you know.
Well, hopefully you'll find out soon.
Look, I can't stay late. I've got a big step. I'm running late.
No problem.
Yeah, it is, actually.
So, where are we going for the summer then?
You mean you're up for it?
Yeah. There's nothing to keep us round here till next term, is there?
Oh, what about when we get back?
I think there's going to be much for you and Jimmy, so aren't you?
You okay?
It wasn't until your husband chinned me.
They've done a temporary repair.
Yeah, for all the use it is.
Painful?
Well, what do you think?
Look, I'm really sorry about what happened.
Yeah, I bet your fella is as well. He probably wishes he'd have broke me nose and all.
That's not fair. He is sorry.
Yeah, you really seems it.
He tried apologising to you.
Well, do you know what the trick is? To actually mean it.
I don't think he likes you, Gary.
Feelings mutual.
Well, there's nothing I can do to smooth things over with him. You're going to have to sort this one out yourself.
Does Bev know Josh is playing outside?
Oh, do you think we should tell her?
No, she's kicked him out for causing trouble.
Stay! You coming up, lad? Come on!
Oh, he should come up.
Looks like he's got a bit of work on.
He's not missing much, just the way his party for being to.
Should we all do one?
Oh, what about Bev, though?
We can just say that we're coming back later.
Yeah, it might be best by then.
Hey, I'll ring us a taxi. What do you reckon? Fast dog? Well,
What?
Come on.
Do I have to?
Yes. You're going to have to do something, otherwise all this bad feeling between you is just going to drag on.
The trouble with today's youth is that they just do not value their heritage. I bet none of this lot know what this Jubilee's all about.
Yeah, it's about the Queen being on the throne for about the billionth year.
Haven't you got any sense of history?
Yeah. It's the Queen's birthday this year.
Oh, great, great. A nightclub.
Hey, it's more than just a nightclub, Mr. Dixon.
Yeah, and it's its 10th birthday, and we're going. Now that'll be a party. Ta.
See you later. Bye.
Where are they off to?
Anywhere but here. Who can blame them?
Oh, come on, this'll get going soon.
As if it's a sad party like my sad life.
No, hey, don't be talking like that.
Why not? It's true.
Excuse me. Is there any chance of a word?
Well, I can think of plenty. But some of these nice people might overhear them.
I'm sorry that things have worked out so badly between us.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, really. I know that I shouldn't have hit you, and I feel very bad about your bridge, but I've got a dentist friend, and he owes me a few favours. Very good.
If you think you can make this go away so easily, you can forget it. You can't sort this by calling in a little favour. You should have come out and checked Beth out thoroughly when you were asked. You know what? I'm going to make sure that you pay for that. You are going to wish you never laid a finger on me.
Okay, you two, just pack it in.
It's him you want to talk to.
Look, the party isn't bad enough anyway without people kicking off at each other. Can we just have a nice time?
Hey, has Josh come back in here?
He's out in the corridor, isn't he?
No, he's not. I've just been out there and had a look. He's having a kick around outside.
You are?
Sorry, I thought you knew.
He knows he's not allowed outside on his own. I'll kill him.
Hasn't signed and returned the contract.
Well, why the hell not?
I'll go with her. Will you tell Rach?
Aren't you supposed to be picking her up from Sinbad?
That'll be fine. I'll call you later, all right?
You assaulted him.
I would have won that. I know I would have done.
Well, sorry, but I don't want to downsize any further than this place. Once is enough for me.
I'm going to lose my job and me flat and everything is just going to be like it was before. Like, I can't.
Find out how Josh is next Wednesday at 8. The omnibus is on Tuesday at 12:55. Coming next tonight, some delicious homemade beauty treats from the Edwardian Country House.
Both sleeping like logs.
What a way to spend a Sunday evening, eh?
Pete, you weren't invited to Beb's?
No, my dad was more put out about it than I am. Jessie said that I might drag them round there.
Well, it'll just be about warming up now.
I'll tell you what, I'm not looking forward to this move tomorrow. When I knocked round there was absolutely no sign of any packing, you know.
Jessie and Ray started?
No, they've gone to bingo.
You know, we're exchanging and competing tomorrow, but they're acting like nothing's happening. They'll have to shake themselves up in the morning.
You gonna be okay work-wise?
Yes, no problem. Bat lads can cope for a single lunchtime.
Don't move him, don't move him.
God almighty!
Did you knock him down? Came off to nowhere.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, all right. I think it's a broken leg enough. It'll be fine. Don't believe anything that quack says. Oh, my fault, isn't it? I told him to go outside.
Broken leg and a head injury as well, okay?
Come on, love, come on, let the ambulance be. Come on, he'll be all right.
Went to a party.
Bev. Do you think he meant what he said about making you pay?
I don't know. Maybe it's all talk, you know. I remember that old Scouse justice gene. Somebody's got to pay, so...
Oh, I wish you hadn't hit him. It's not going to do you any favours if he does start some case.
It was self-defence.
But did you have to throw the first punch?
Yes!
Everything's gonna be okay. Well, that's all we need, isn't it?
Is that car legal? Tax and insurance?
We're not on the top way. Wait. You should be right then, shouldn't you? Except when we crippled Bev's little lad.
I'll go with her. Will you tell Rach? Aren't you supposed to be picking her up from Sinbad?
That'll be fine. I'll call you later, all right?
You sure I can keep this rosary?
Of course you can. God knows how good you are, and he knows everything we do. What time's Ardell due home?
Well, Mum said that she could stay out till 11.
Hope your mum and dad aren't going to be too late from this party. If I have to finish packing tomorrow, I want a good night's sleep. If our Adele's going to be late, I think I'll give her this tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
What is it?
It was your mum's great-grandmother's 21st.
So why don't you keep it?
Nah. It's time I passed on some of my bits and pieces. And if the council are doing up my house, now's the time to do it. Oh, here they are now. Oh, it's you. Are you all right, Stephen?
Just knocked the kid down.
What?
Bev from the bar. Josh. Could have killed him.
They were just taking Josh to the hospital when I came away. Anyway, love, there's no way Bev is going to be in work tomorrow, or maybe even for the next few days. You realise that, don't you?
Do you really think I'm that inconsiderate, Dad?
Well, you have given her a hard time since she came to manage that place.
Hang on, we did a deal. It's her not keeping her end up. And I'm not going to get all heavy because Steve Money's run over Josh, am I? But Dad, there's still a problem, because we're supposed to be moving tomorrow. And now I'm going to have to keep an eye on the bar.
How's your packing going, then?
Well, there's not that much to move, is there? And it's not as if we're in some chain of buyers and sellers, like.
No, but as long as we get things wrapped up by tomorrow evening.
We're family, aren't we? If we don't make it all in one go, what's the worry? We'll do as much as we can. And anything left behind, well, we can always pick it up another day, can't we, eh? I'll let you know when he rings.
You know, we've got to keep him moving. We've got to be in there by tomorrow night.
Listen, we'll do it. I'll wait around, Bev. We'll get it sorted.
How is he?
Oh.
Know what's wrong?
Taking him down to theatre now.
Know what's wrong with him?
Dr. Gary was right.
Makes a change. So it is a broken leg.
Yeah, but it's a bad break. They're gonna have to put pins in it before they stick it in plaster.
Has he woken up yet?
Yeah, well, he's got concussion. He's gonna have to stay in.
Hey, Bev, can I get you coffee or something? Right, I'm gonna have to phone me dad then.
Oh, stay away.
What, I promised that.
Please.
All right. But he'll want to know.
Poor Bev, she was really looking forward to her party. I don't think she'll come home at all tonight.
No.
Do you think Steve will have to go to court?
Well, the breath test was negative, and the car's legal, and I can't see him get up that much speed at the garage, but I don't know.
I hope not.
He should have driven home, though. After the statement, instead of leaving his car here, he'll lose confidence in driving. Tonight's the night, isn't it?
No, tomorrow night. For once, the usual Murray disaster happened a day early. But let's go home and see how Steve is. And if he's okay, then you might be an all.
Yeah, all right, son. Give them both my love, won't you, eh? Tell them that I'm thinking about them. Yeah. All right, Mike. Listen, don't worry. Yeah, I'll tell her. Okay, tell her.
Where's Mike?
I'm sorry, love, but...
I phoned for him to pick me up and no one was here. Sinbad gave Beth £10 and I spent £7 of it on a taxi home. Where is he?
It's at the hospital.
What?
Yeah, we were at Bev's 30th birthday party and...
Is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine, don't worry, but... When little Josh got run over, he's broke his leg. He's gonna need an operation to set it.
Poor Josh.
Yeah, our Mike's gone down with him.
Oh, he knew I needed picking up. I borrowed Jackie's car. Couldn't you go? Well, why didn't you ring me at Sinbad's?
Well, I told him to get a mobile, but...
I can't afford one.
I'm sorry, love. Maybe I should have gone, but... Well, I've got all this packing to do, you know. It's the move tomorrow.
Just forget it.
Can't help wondering what happens if the police get involved.
Gabby, he's the one with the grievance, not me. It was him who confronted me like some raging bull, in front of witnesses, I might add. Okay, so I hit him. But it wasn't self-defense. And to be a little bit cynical about police and magistrates, it is the word of a GP over some out-of-work hothead, isn't it?
We went through all this last time with Rob Dexter.
Yeah, and you wouldn't let me have my day in court then. We would have nailed it.
You didn't have a leg to stand on. You assaulted him.
I would have won that. I know I would have done.
Well, sorry, but I don't want to downsize any further than this place. Once is enough for me.
Thank heavens you're back. Oh, Steve's in a right state.
Did he tell you what happened?
It's the shock. It's got to him.
You all right, love?
I made him some sweet tea, but he won't touch it.
You'll be okay, love.
You couldn't help what happened.
I just keep thinking of what could have happened. I lost my concentration, but just for a second.
Did you tell the police that?
Bad for you, I reckon.
I feel really bad about it.
Try not to worry, love. These things happen. Now you get to bed.
I'm not way. Going out.
Where?
Find some of the lads from the team.
It's the shock. Don't you go drinking.
Did she go down all right?
Yeah, she won out.
Oh, good. Hey, love, do you fancy giving us a hand?
Yeah, I'd have had more tea.
Tell you, it's more than the lodges. You know, Ray knows I've got all trouble. He's not so much as offered to give me a lift with all this.
He's not moving out, though, is he?
He's too busy pestering that builder. And she seems to be spending most of her time doing that back garden round the bungalow. That Nick lad round there must be getting sick of the sight of him.
Do we have to pack up everything tonight?
Afraid so. Lord and Lady Farnham insist.
I don't see how we can. It's 9:45. Did Mike say what time he'd be home or if he'd be ringing again?
No, he didn't, love, no.
And I thought you weren't going to Bev's party.
Hey, I didn't want to. It was our Michael who insisted.
Steve Murray should have been looking where he was going. Just hope he wasn't on the ale.
Did someone say he was?
No, but he mustn't have been looking what he was doing. I'll tell you what, if he was drunk driving, he'll pay for it.
Well, you can't blame him. It was my fault Josh was out playing on his own, wasn't it? I mean, he was only enjoying himself. Why did I shout on him, Why did I send him out? So I could enjoy myself?
Come on, Bev, you can't blame yourself.
I am a crappy mother to him.
Oh, don't say that, Bev.
It's only going to get worse, isn't it? I mean, you were laid up for months when you had your car accident. I mean, you had to walk with crutches and sticks and... He's not going to be able to go to school, is he? He's not even going to be able to kick a ball around. He's going to be bored stiff, and how am I
working at Kobe, looking after him and working at the same time.
Come on, Bev, don't be getting upset.
I'm gonna lose my job and my flat and everything is just gonna be like it was before, Mike. I can't.
Yeah, it was a broken leg. It's been pinned and set.
How long will he be in?
I don't know, about a week maybe.
It's the last thing Bev needs. See you tonight.
Okay.
Oh, it better be a takeaway tonight. I've got this presentation. Doesn't start till after 5.
Ah, right. So you're still sucking up to Ormerod Pharmaceuticals, are you?
Yeah.
You know, I went to one of their dudes once, Gabby. It was very, very lavish.
Well, this won't be. I'm pushing factory space, not selling drugs. See you tonight.
If it's any use to you at all, the head of sales loves beluga caviar.
Oh, come on, Rachel. You're going to pack away Beth's toys and stuff.
I want to get a chance.
Michael?
You know what I can find?
Well, perhaps you could go round to the shops and scrounge a few more, eh?
No way. I've got to go and see our Josh, and I'm supposed to be looking for another job.
But they're out the night. Do you really need to go in again?
Excuse me, but we are meant to be moving today in case anybody's interested.
Dad, Josh is just being run over, and all you can talk about is moving. And why's it got to be today? Just because our Jackie says? Because him and her have been driving this from day one.
I forget it. Go and get the boxes myself.
And what about Josh? He's your grandson. And Bev's down in the hospital. She feels guilty about all this.
Look, I'll go and get the boxes and then I might nip in and see him if I've got time, all right?
You have to go in again.
Rach, you never seen her last night. She was a little upset.
Oh, like me and Beth having to struggle back from Sinbad's on our own.
Okay, I've said I'm sorry. I'll see you later.
Here's the stunt driver.
Funny.
I don't know. It's no laughing matter. You feeling better?
I'm just a bit worried about the McLaughlin lad.
I phoned before. He's got a broken leg, but he's going to be fine.
That's a relief.
Just be grateful you weren't driving that van with no taxi.
I'm just glad I didn't kill the poor kid.
What if you had killed him? How would you feel?
It wasn't my fault, was it? I mean, if I had killed him, I'd have felt a lot guiltier than I do now, but I don't know. If something like that happens, you just have to get on with life, don't you?
You collected that car yet?
No, not yet.
You can't work without driving. You want to get in that car now before you lose your nerve.
I've asked my mum round for tea.
I thought you was packing for tomorrow's move.
Well, how can she cook when everything will be packed away by tonight? By the way, she's got something for you, Del.
What?
Surprise.
Is it money?
No.
What then?
You'll have to wait and see. Now, off you go.
Hey, you'll be fine, son. Go and get the car.
Your dad's right.
Gabby Pa? Hello, Gabby Pa?
You're not working overtime tonight, are you?
No, I haven't forgotten. We're on an early night.
I was lying in bed thinking about our Steve knocking Bev's lad down. What if we had a baby of our own? Spend years trying for a new life, then bang! Turn our backs for a second and our precious child's life's gone.
It's a bit heavy for this time of the morning, isn't it?
It's true, though. If I do have a baby of my own, I won't let it out of my sight for a second.
I know.
Do you think we should go and see Josh or send something for him?
Look, I know how you feel, love, but you can't. It might be taken as an admission of guilt from our Steve. Especially if the insurance sharks get involved.
Don't be soft.
Hey, you just worry about tonight.
OK, yeah. Thanks very much. Well, do you reckon that little Josh was comfortable? How can he be comfortable here with a little plaster on his leg?
Well, that should put an end to his football hooliganism for a week or two. Right, that's those done. You know, I think we should start thinking about moving now.
Yeah? Oh, there you go.
Oh, thank you, darling. Hello? Oh, Nigel. Hi. How are you? Why on earth not?
Yeah, maybe be getting stuck in next door.
Why?
No way, I'd rather look after the kids.
Outrageous! Oh, I don't believe it. Yeah, all right then. Yeah, I'll get back to you. Cheers, Nigel. We can't complete today.
Oh, you are joking.
He says your father hasn't signed and returned the contract.
Well, why the hell not?
Yeah, well, if he can get it back to our solicitors within an hour, he might be able to swing it, which is exactly what I intend to do.
He's out. Well, where is he? Well, he's gone scrounging cardboard boxes, and then he said he might visit Josh in hospital.
Might?
Well, that's what he said.
And we haven't got a clue where he is. Oh, what's the use?
There you go, mate. How about that? You all right?
Oh, didn't sleep very well. I asked them about the hotel services, and do you know what I got? A minty fold-up bed.
I know what you mean. Well, they give Rachel was a lousy little chair when our Beth was in. So you're going to be staying all week?
Oh, well, I can't leave him on his own, can I? He had a bad dream last night.
So you want some stuff picking up then?
Oh, please, these are minging.
Aye, aye. What is that on your leg, eh? Here. See if that cheers you up.
Grandad.
He's all right, isn't he? No other injuries?
Yeah, just his leg. Oh, are you soft or what? He got one over chasing one of them.
Well, he likes football, doesn't he?
I used to thought that counts.
Anyway, look, I can't stop. I've got to get on with this move, you know. I've got to find some boxes.
Today, isn't it?
Yeah, and we'd be getting there a bit quicker if Ray and Jessie had helped. I tell you, when you need a hand, them two are like a pair of Scarlet Pimpernels.
What is it that you need?
Some wash stuff, couple of pairs of jeans, sweatshirts, jumpers, and a week's worth of undies.
And where am I going to find them?
You can tell him where I keep my knickers and that, can't you?
Aye, aye. How come my dad knows where you keep your undies?
'Cause he did me ironing. I inspired him, didn't I? To start his new business.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
In the top drawer in my bedroom.
Okay.
Anyway, look, like I say, I've got to go. I've got an awful lot to do. Hey, you keep your pecking up, sunshine, do you hear? And I'll come back and see you soon.
Bye, Grandad.
Oh, and look, no need to worry. Our Jacqueline's got the bar covered, so there's no problem.
Thanks for coming.
Ta-da.
For how long, eh? Till she gets fed up and sacks me.
Hello, Gabby Palm. Hello. Oh, so annoying.
Be handy if you confirm the party booking
Yeah,
for
well,
the
listen,
18th.
just be careful and make sure
Yeah,
that
the,
you check every
the
item
treasurer's
that comes off
details
that
are in the bookings diary.
It cannot be tried for the fast one.
Come on, I thought it'd all be moving by now.
Lads, I've got to go.
All right, Nick, I'll catch you later. Bye.
What's going on here? I thought we were moving.
Well, that's academic for today, Ron. We can't exchange and complete until you've signed and returned the contract for sale to your solicitor.
Hold on.
Never mind. Oh, that.
You see, we can't swap houses if we haven't swapped contracts. It's not on.
Yeah, but that's just legal stuff. We're family.
It doesn't matter if we're family or not. Look, I am not vacating this house until everything's signed, sealed, and legally in order.
I'll forget all that. Come on, let's just get on with it.
No.
No, Dad. Look, we're staying where we are until both solicitors have agreed a new date.
Let's do it.
Dr. Parr said his friend could repair your bridge. You should take him up on it.
No way.
Can anyone remember which box I put my private papers in?
No.
Oh, that's okay now. You should leave it and take his
Put them in a
offer.
box or a bin bag.
Rachel, I'm not being bought up.
Yeah, but it's like your dad said. He was the first on the scene at Josh's accident. If it had been worse, he could have saved his life.
Oh.
Get your teeth done for free and call it quits.
I want him to pay for his negligence over our bet. And what about the kids in hospital who died of meningitis?
That was nothing to do with it.
No, and I want him to concentrate in the future and all.
He's got a point, love.
It's 'cause he hit you. It's all stupid male pride, Dick.
It's got nothing to do with it. He's
Wonder
such
if
a
I left
fluid
the
opposite, isn't he? I just want him to learn his lesson.
Who's are those?
I said I'd pick some stuff up for Bev.
Well, funny you should ask. Mrs. Clough was in today. The reconstruction was a complete waste of time, according to Mrs. Plummer.
I wonder where she is.
Don't everyone thinks that now, don't they?
Yeah, I think that Mrs. Clough believed that as well.
You know this thing you've got for me? I'm dying to know where it is.
Yeah, me and Anthony found it yesterday when we were packing up. I'd forgotten I'd got it and I never wear it. So I thought you might like it.
It's over 100 years old. You have to hand it on to your granddaughter.
Haven't you got homework to do?
It was your mum's great-grandmother's. She got it for her 21st.
It's lovely, thanks. You look after it. It's brilliant. I'll keep it safe in my room.
Oh, yeah? Can you keep your tea warm while I grab a shower?
Yes.
Driven that car yet?
No problemo. Been all the way to St. Helens and back to Savvy.
Oh, it's nice to have two happy grandsons.
Hey, Steve.
What?
Will you buy me CDs off me?
Why bother when I can just take them, like you do at mine?
Please, I really need the money for my holiday.
Cyprus isn't going to happen. Just forget it.
It is.
Oh, dream on. What's this?
Some raffle bracelet my name gave me.
Oh, that Russell phone today. Said your mobile was switched off.
Yeah, because of him. If he phones again, tell him I'm out. Gone on safari, gone to live on Venus.
He said if you don't meet him, he'll probably die. Why don't you just dump him?
What do you think I'm trying to do?
Look, if you want money, flog this.
How?
Take it up to Hooky Johnson's place up on the avenue. Second-hand place.
I can't.
Those kids are wicked. The senseless damage they do. And it's not just the kids. The drunks use them for toilets.
Mum, have you seen the time?
Why didn't you say if I was in the way?
It's not that, it's just, you know, I'm tired and that.
Good night, Martin.
Are you going to give me Mum a lift?
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind if that's all right.
no problem. Can't you get the bus?
No way. Don't worry, I'm going to have a long soak in the bath. Just don't drive too fast.
Just call me Schumacher. Hello, Gabby.
Rob, why are you here?
Look at that. I'll never forget the view from here. It's a cracker, isn't it? You know, I miss my visits here. We had some good times.
Why are you here?
To see you. Why else?
I don't think that's a good idea.
I see you quite a bit, actually, in Manor Park. Hey, and I like that bar on Brookside Parade. I'm thinking of joining that health club, too. Very smart. In fact, I've seen a nice little office on Manor Park Avenue. Now that I'm building up my own small consultancy, it'd be ideal.
If security finds you up here...
I'm not here to harm you. I just thought that you might want to hear about Linda, that's all.
How is she?
She died last month.
I'm sorry.
Well, it was very peaceful. In a nice hospice. She was so dignified. I tried to make sure she felt no pain, but you just don't know. Not when they can't speak. Not for sure.
That's Gary. He's meeting me here.
Oh, well, I don't want to run into him, do I? Not with his temper.
No.
I just wanted to tell you personally, that's all. I better go. I know you're shocked about Linda, but when you get over it, you'll realise I'm free now. Free and single. We could just pick up where we left off, eh? Bye, Gabby.
I'm setting up my party. Not Mick Jonos, you know. Who? Mick Johnson. I'll phone him if you like, you little b****.
One present and everything's okay, eh?
He's making the effort.
If I could turn the clocks back, I would, but I can't, okay? You should have your licence taken off you.
50 quid I made on the door already.
My son is crippled. I'm behind on my rent and I haven't washed my hair since I was 29, so do us a favour, eh? Leave us in peace.
Can't do that, Bev, because we've the second in this double bill coming up next.
Farnham wants a copy of our last governor's report, but I'm gonna have to deliver it by hand. He's packed away his computer for his house move.
You okay?
Fine.
Come on. You were in bed before midnight last night. When does that ever happen? You know, I'm not hungry either. It's amazing what a few threats will do to suppress the appetite.
Empty threats.
Are they?
Well, you've changed your tune.
What exactly does make you pay mean, then?
Mike Dixon does not have a malpractice case against you.
He's going to use every trick in the book.
He doesn't stand a chance.
Gabby, he's a hot-headed scouser who nearly lost his daughter.
Well, you're not to blame. You didn't even see his daughter on that day.
Yeah, because I was out having lunch.
So what?
So they asked me to call round.
Again. Even on the bank holiday, your day off, you went and saw her.
And I told them it was a virus.
Because on that day, it was only a virus. She was only given those symptoms. On the day you didn't see her, the centre told them to bring her in.
She was too sick with meningitis.
You weren't to know.
If that little girl had died, I could hardly use ignorance as an excuse, could I? The whole community would point the finger this way, and I've already heard the rumours. He couldn't be bothered.
They're wrong.
Gabby, I work a 60-hour week, but it still doesn't seem to be enough, does it? Mrs. Tucker died in the surgery at my hands.
She was old.
That's no excuse.
Stop beating yourself up.
It just feels like at the moment, round every corner, somebody's waiting to trip me up, and I honestly don't know what I've done to deserve it. I'll see you later.
Oh, back in haste, repent at leisure.
Pack anything will be a start. You haven't even moved your bowls yet.
Red tape, son. Red light.
Jobless, toothless, just about homeless, very nearly daughterless. One man is ruining me.
Dr. Parr isn't responsible for where you live.
How can you be so flippant?
It's a joke, Michael. Sometimes it helps.
Yeah, well, the only help I'll be needing is from the GMC or the practice manager at that doctor's.
You putting in a proper complaint?
Well, I'm about to do something.
Hang on, where you going?
To see Josh.
What about the packing? That's why you have kids, you know, so you got more pair of hands.
Morning, yeah. Ray, all set?
Well, just because I'm retired, you know, doesn't mean I haven't got a working day to do.
Well, you haven't packed a thing?
No can do as of yet, Maxie.
Why on earth not?
I'm waiting for my solicitor to call.
Why?
For confirmation that the vendor's money has been transferred.
That I am the vendor?
That's as may be, mate.
Look, Jackie and I, we're not going to rip you off.
Hey, I understand your reticence to move yesterday over the finalising of the contract, so now we both understand.
You hadn't signed it.
Maxie, the legal system is a minefield, mate. And I wouldn't want it blowing up in my face just because the final T's hadn't been crossed.
Yeah, but I booked a day off work. No Rachel. And Jackie, she's had to cover at the health club. There's no Mike, no Ray. Where's Jessie?
Oh, well, she's over at Bridget's. She's helping her to move house.
Your dad's out tonight and Mum's helping him move into a new place.
So I'm babysitting.
Hey, less of the baby.
Another day, another air mile.
10 to 10 be more like. What do you reckon?
Should I be sick?
Found out if Russell's dead yet.
If he'd been run over, I wouldn't care.
There's always kids hanging about the parade. They should have kept my eye on the ball.
Josh wanted to look where he was going.
I know he's from whacking me car. You know what I like you.
He's all right now, though, isn't he?
No, he's not. He's got a broken leg. It's made him screaming.
It's only what you were like when you were playing footy when you broke your wrist. Probably done the lad a favour.
What?
Well, you were well in, wasn't you? All those girls' autograph when you passed the class.
I thought I'd got over it. These things stick in your head. That split-second mistake.
I know how you feel.
You never nearly killed someone, how do you know?
Don't bite me head off.
Yeah. Sorry, mate. I just wish I could turn the clock back, you know?
Yeah.
My rockery's nearly there. Shame about me living room. I'll tell you something, your sister would never get a job on one of those telly makeover shows. I mean, she might have Charlie's dimmicks, but she ain't got Smiley's speed of hand.
What's a big rush?
Nest building?
Are you broody?
No. A kiss doesn't mean kids, you know.
Oh, so you did very well in biology.
Nothing wrong in making my house more welcoming. You know, should guests want to pop round every now and then.
Stay over?
Oh, a kiss doesn't mean either. Me and Helen are courting, but in the early stages of our relationship. Maybe I should give me extension once over.
Oh, is that what you call it?
It's risen.
I don't want to know.
Any chance of running us to Abigail Beach this week, kid? I want to borrow some pebbles for me rockery.
Yeah, sure. You'd be the envy of the close.
Want to help?
Nah, I haven't got green fingers.
And I'm working in the bar after. Jackie needs all the help she can get.
Yeah, it's a bad time, what with Jackie moving house and all.
She moving away?
Yeah, into Ron Dickhouse.
Where's Ron going?
And to Jackie Dickhouse. Farnham's. Yeah, I know. And people think I'm off my trolley.
Hiya. How you doing, mate?
Good. Oh, thanks very much. Didn't expect to see you this soon.
Brought in some of your clean whatnots.
Oh, cheers. Hey, he won't be needing many more clean clothes. They'll let him go home soon.
Oh, that's great, mate, isn't it?
No footy, no life.
Josh, remember when I was in a wheelchair? And remember you came in to visit me in hospital, how miserable I was? And look at me now.
Got a job yet?
And more to the point, have I?
Look, Jackie understands.
Oh, I'm sure she does.
She's lent me the car again for hospital visits.
Why didn't I invite her to the party? You know, I so need this job.
Don't worry. She's put herself in our shoes. And she's thought what it'd be like if Harry got run over or Emma got meningitis. She knows what you're going through. And she's dead laid back about it. Surprisingly so, considering the stress of moving house.
Hey, how come you didn't call me? I would have come straight round.
I must have left Bev's just before it happened. How are you?
Better than Josh.
It's a close shave.
That's right.
Wasn't your fault, you know. I would. But you?
Yeah, you can't. I could. Oh, you know what? No matter how much people say to me it wasn't my fault, it just still doesn't make me feel less guilty.
Do you want cheering up?
Go ahead.
The Dickos and Farneys are doing swapsies.
In English?
Jackie and Max are moving into Ron's and vice versa.
That makes sense.
O'Leary and Murray, the removal men. It's easy cash and on our doorstep.
Yeah, but it's never easy with you.
Hey, trust me.
It's all in there. Our report of the police reconstruction of that girl's last day at school.
Oh, you're a star. Tea? Coffee?
Oh, I'm not stopping.
Stay for a second, surely.
Is Rachel about?
No, she's taking Beth out of the way for the move, or the current non-move, should I say, since my father-in-law screwed up proceedings.
How is Beth?
Oh, she's 100% healthy.
Oh, great. Is Jackie not helping out?
No, she's had to cover for the manager of the health club. Her daughter's had some kind of problem on holiday. So, I tell you what, unpack the kettle.
Oh, no thanks.
You all right?
Fine.
Don't look it.
Cheers.
No, I didn't mean that. You look great.
We'll be kept informed of any updates.
Did any witnesses come forward?
It's all in the report. A dozen or so phone calls to the police after it was on TV, and a few more have trickled through, but nothing we didn't know already. Some crank calls, a few confused OAPs, etc.
So you're fine, are you? What's the matter?
Work-related, thank God.
Who did you think it was?
My past coming back to haunt me. Ever had that?
Never goes away.
How do you handle it?
Well, you just try to keep it buried.
My past's alive and kicking.
Who?
Oh, just someone. I can handle it.
Sure.
Oh, you're all right. I only stopped by to give you that. You've got your hands full as it is.
Well, you know where I am.
Oh, don't tell Gary I said anything, will you?
He hasn't told me anything.
You know what I mean. Good luck with the move.
Thanks.
Have you been?
Social workers just collared me.
Why?
Because I don't deserve Josh.
They never said that.
It's good as. Why else did he come snooping around, eh? Apparently the police had informed them about the accident and the nature of the injuries, i.e. playing alone outside with no supervision. Click up with the cast on his leg.
If it's nothing personal.
Can't get more personal than that.
It's just routine, surely. I mean, all kids that have been in care must have to go through these sorts of checks.
Josh was in care years ago and the circumstances were not my fault. I'm still suffering for this, Mike. I am not a bad mother.
I know you're not. Everything you do is for Josh. He's always been your priority.
Yeah, never yours.
I'm here now, aren't I?
Oh, right, because that more than makes up for the last 9.5 years.
I'm trying now to support you.
Get more support from me tights.
No, but now I've got more time on my hands. I'll be able to take the burden off you a little bit.
That's all Josh has ever been to you, isn't it, a burden?
No, Bev. What I meant was, I'll be able to ease the strain, you know, while you juggle things round him.
You mean interfering with your cosy, proper setup? Always a second-class citizen compared to Beth. Do you know what? You have got it made compared to me. Yes, you. Mike, I am on my own. Always have been. Something you wouldn't know anything about.
Well, I'm still going to stick by you, no matter what you say.
It's too late to play the dad part. And I am not listening to your empty promises anymore. Do you know what? Hitting 30 on my own was a great big wake-up call to me. It predicts the next 30 years.
We'll soon have some light on the subject. Hey, lads, never trust a sparky with no eyebrows. Hey, get off my workbench, go on! Clear off, I'll teach you to look down with my property if I catch you around here again. Go on, clear off!
Rave on. Yes.
Oh, their house is in chaos. Look, I know it's tea time. Look, your brother has joined the pensioners in the Bermuda Triangle, right? And your father, he's being a prize pilot because he's waiting for our money to be transferred. I know, darling, that... Well, if you want to commit patricide, well, go ahead. I'm about that far from throttling the stupid...
We have liftoff.
I'll call you back, yeah?
Listen, I've been thinking about this front and back malarkey. Now, be better if you went round the back.
The longer way, yeah?
Because you've got all the flash boxes, whereas the boxes I've got, you can't be trusting the bottoms of them, you know. Or, to make life easy on ourselves, you could bring your stuff over to mine the front way, couldn't you? See what I mean? You could put your stuff in here, bring it over to mine, empty it out, put my stuff in, bring it back here, unpack it. See the logic?
You hire your own boxes, please, Ron, from your removal firm.
You've not hired removal, fellas, have you? That's a waste of money.
Yes, I did, actually, but I had to cancel because of your silliness.
Could have handled it ourselves.
Who's going to carry all your heavy stuff?
Look no further, boys, because there's a couple of lifting and shifting pros right on your doorstep. Job done in half the time for half the price.
I'm sorry?
Me and my colleague, Steve Murray.
Steve Murray? You mean the lad who's responsible for putting my grandson in the hospital? I'm not having that. You've got to be joking.
Tell you what, we'll let you know.
Yeah, nice one, Max. Just give us a shout when you're ready, yeah?
What do you mean, we'll let you know? He nearly killed Josh, you know, you want to line his pockets.
It was a terrible accident, Ron, just like how you and I ended up living next door to each other. Now, if you don't mind, while it's still daylight, perhaps we can get started.
Hey, my name's on them, like. Who are you?
She wants them out.
Don't get smart. Hey, set them up in the corner, will you? That'll be here in a minute.
What's going on, eh?
Oh, I'm setting up my party.
Not Mick Jonos, you know.
Who?
Mick Johnson. I'll phone him if you like, you little bit.
What are you doing here? Got you this.
Shouldn't you say something?
Wish me leg wasn't broke.
Josh.
Thanks.
Mate, don't know how gutted I am.
One present and everything's okay, eh?
He's making the effort.
Look, if I could turn the clocks back, I would, but I can't, okay?
You should have your licence taken off you.
Said I'm sorry.
Oh, and that's it, like?
Well, what do you want me to do? It happened. It wasn't my fault.
It was an accident.
Caused by you, not looking where you were going.
Stop banging on. It just happened. He ran out, I was driving. He'll be all right, won't he?
I'm just saying, like.
Saying what?
That's me son lying there.
Okay. I said what I came to say. See you later, mate. See you be up and running. See you, Bev.
You know, in a funny way, I'm going to miss it.
What, living here? Hey, Ray, you know, I'm sure that if you had a word with Max, he'd let you stay on.
No. The bungalow's going to be done up. There's a sense of purpose, goal nearly achieved, you know what I mean? Hey, there's not much progression going on here, though, is there?
No time like the present. What the flaming hell?
Hold that back!
That's all I need.
Steve was out of order coming around here shouting the odds, wasn't he?
It was tough for him. He was upset.
Oh, aren't we all? You at least need some sort of payoff.
Look, like Steve said, right, it just happened. It was just one of those things, and where there's no blame, there's no claim.
You need compensation.
Oh, Julia.
Look, hers was a false claim.
Yeah, like this would be. I haven't got a case.
You need the money.
Yeah, like everyone else on the planet, but I'm not going to ruin it for people who've got genuine claims, am I? There's enough hands in this world ruining it for everyone else.
Somebody has got to pay.
Like him.
You know him.
Look, Steve Murray is a good, honest, innocent lad. He hasn't got 2 pennies to rub together. What do you want to do, eh? Ruin him? Or ruin his family who were there to bail him out?
I am talking about his insurance. It's about time them cons paid what's due. They stiffed me dad over the flood, didn't they?
No, Mike, that was you. You caused that, didn't you, by standing on the pipe? I mean, what is my case? I left my son outside playing alone because I kicked him out so I could get drunk with me mates. Look, I have already got the social services on me back, but do you want Josh in care?
You know what? I'm only trying to help.
Look, Mike, my son is crippled. I'm behind on my rent and I haven't washed my hair since I was 29, so do us a favour, eh? Leave us in peace.
Dad's gonna batter them if it's still this loud when he gets home. Oh, did you get me crisps?
Throw me bag. Russell, still alive then? Not strung yourself up somewhere? No overdose? Good, you chucked.
Why have you sold me Nin's bracelet?
To get away from you for 2 weeks.
Oh, it was special to me.
If it was that special, why'd she palm it off on me?
All I know, Dallas, I would like to be in your shoes.
Well, she's not gonna find out, because you're not gonna tell her. How's about a quick pro quo?
It's like a car park out there.
A quid. Not with me while.
Listen, if you keep this quiet, then if I've ever got anything to hang on you, I'll make sure I keep my gob shut.
Come on, Ron, I mean, you're not going to be ready.
Are you surprised? I don't know whether you've noticed or not, but there's Glastonbury going on out there. They want to bring national service back. That'll give the Wasters something to do. Do you know what? I'm not so sure I shouldn't just move away altogether.
You are not backing off now. Look, where's Ray?
He's in the bath.
They are moving, aren't they? They are all moving.
Yes, of course.
Have they packed yet?
Excuse me.
What?
Scotty, you can't park these here.
Oh, come
You're gonna have to
on.
move them. Now, come on. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Look,
come
this
on,
is a
mate.
residential area. I don't know what you're playing. Look at this taxi.
Mike was kicking off. Yeah, his dad wasn't too pleased with you doing this job either. Yeah, but take no notice. The dickos are always kicking off. You've come out of it clean though, haven't you?
Yeah, but if it wasn't for Al Ray poking his nose in where it didn't belong, then driving that van without tax or insurance.
You're gonna carry on driving it?
Well, I'm not gonna run anyone else over in a hurry.
Yeah, but lightning doesn't strike twice.
Yeah, but for anything. No pulls for speeding, for a back light gun. Along with me future, I'd get a ban. Done for fraud. You know, I couldn't do my trade without driving. It's the only thing I'm good at.
Don't believe it. That lad, he's selling tickets on the door.
Hey, nice you made it, lad. Cheers, nice one. Don't believe it, the big feet with that made on the door already. Hey, come on your feet, on your feet. Hey, taxi, bandit, get out of here. Hey, get out of here, disgusting, get lost. Don't come round here again, you beaut. Nick?
Daddy's going mad. The children can't get to sleep.
Yeah, that's not too happy either.
Look, we better call the police. They're trying to get into number 6.
Bunch of reprobates! Get away from my property! Go on, I'll get you back to my house. I'll give you
Okay, just kids with half a cider down them and cheese for backing me up.
Yeah, what are brother-in-laws for, eh? Right, I want to get a bath. Do you want the bug?
No, please. Part of keeping you awake. I didn't get very far with your spring cleaning, did you?
Needs another coat of paint. You can still make out some of the scrolls. What a head case.
Still over now, though, isn't he?
You can paper over the cracks, but they'll still be there, just hidden.
You don't film this morning. What's up with you?
How do I explain all this to Helen?
She knows you've had manic episodes.
She doesn't know to what extent.
Does she have to know the details?
How can I tell her the details when I don't even know them myself?
Don't lie, then.
No, Nikki, that'd be deceiving her. This is part of me, a big part of me. What did happen in here? What was I like?
Manic.
Harmful.
Aggressive.
Did I scare you?
Scared of you behaving.
You said I was aggressive.
You were growling, but not biting.
I could have put you at risk.
Jim, we're okay now.
What was I saying?
Just mad stuff.
Yeah, like what?
You were gabbling on, Jim. It was nonsensical.
Did it do anything?
Yeah, you ran off.
What if I get like that with Helen?
No, you won't. You'll keep taking your tabs.
I just must think about it, though.
Jimmy, you're thinking too much.
Will somebody get those idiots away from my house?
Glen Grandad, eh? Discount for the mature man.
This is your party. Where's your mother?
Well, she's having it large in the kitchen.
Or where's your dad then?
I am the daddy.
I'll take it they're not in there.
What?
Look, are you old enough to drink?
Are you young enough to be out this late?
Look, I'll tell you just this once. Turn that down and keep your mates away from my house.
I can't hear you, mate. The music's too loud.
Turn it down.
Hey, big shout going out to the... Where are we?
Brookside Close.
Big shout going out to the Brookside Massive.
Have you no respect?
I'm on vinyl, no. And I don't do requests. R-E-S-P-C-T, Stewie Gordon's party.
Absolutely no consideration at all. Jackie will have been run off her feet today at the bar. Then she'll have to be up half the evening with the children.
But at least you'll be sort of a babysitters, won't you, with Ray and Jessie under your roof?
You assured me that they would be moving.
And they will be, to the bungalow in a couple of weeks.
No, wherever you go, the pensioners go.
Oh, no. I've had quite enough of them.
Ron, this was your idea.
No, it was his idea.
They are not living with me.
Maxie, we had a deal,
There
remember?
was no deal.
I'm phoning the police.
Michael's phoned them.
Let's get never in the whole of my life. Jessie,
And you are moving with him, okay?
no such thing.
Look, you are his tenants.
Look, you can't keep doing this to me and Jessie. Moving here from pillar to post.
Well, after all, they've been through.
I've heaved from here to next door, then move again. Under these circumstances, no way. No way.
You're gonna do what I say! I hate you! Leave me alone!
Dad's gonna batter me.
They want to interview Anthony.
What's Anthony done?
But they want to talk to him about Imelda.
Look at the state of the place.
We never burned the tree.
What's going on?
Just do as your mother said, will you? The police are coming round to interview you. About Imelda.
I want to know what my mum would think about you smoking again.
You trying to blackmail me?
We can't get away from the fact that Anthony did hit Imelda with an improvised weapon.
Only because my dad was always telling me to hit her back.
Well, it was going to happen sooner or later. That's tomorrow's Brookside at 8 o'clock. Dr. Green's secret is out. Trauma next on 4 for all of us.